Meghan was visibly humiliated at a recent event, facing a serious rejection from a famous designer. Have you ever imagined that a former member of the royal family would be banned by a top designer just because of his love for Princess Catherine and Queen Camilla? Join us to explore this interesting and somewhat satirical story right here. Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As usual, this will be our quick newsletter. Meghan Markle was refused cooperation by famous designer Julian MacDonald. During an event in London, the British designer expressed his love for Princess Catherine and his desire to work with her, but had no similar intentions with Meghan. MacDonald praised Catherine and Camilla, Queen of England, while making it clear that he did not want to care for Meghan. To be honest, I feel gloating over the actions of famous designer Julian MacDonald. It is impossible not to realize that Meghan Markle is suffering great humiliation, especially when MacDonald openly expresses his love for Princess Catherine. It will certainly make Meghan feel a little jealous. Once again, Meghan is compared and placed in the shadow of her sister-in-law, whom she always tries to surpass in this unequal race. How will Meghan react to Julian MacDonald's bluntness and lack of shyness? Yes, after designer Julian MacDonald's flat refusal, Meghan Markle certainly won't sit still. Then are my predictions that Meghan Markle may take action to cover up this humiliation. As is Meghan's natural victimhood, she could create a narrative of discrimination. Meghan could try to turn the tables by implying that Julian MacDonald's rejection was due to a form of discrimination, some form of discrimination, such as jealousy or unfairness, in order to attract sympathy from the public. Or Meghan could do an interview or release an article in which she condemns designers or even the fashion industry, claiming that they do not understand her values and style, trying to turn yourself into a victim of injustice. In addition, Meghan may make statements that implicitly criticize Princess Catherine or people she feels have been favored more, trying to reduce their value in the eyes of the public. There is also a high possibility that Meghan could use social networks to imply that she does not need the approval of famous designers to assert herself. But this could be seen as trying to cover up humiliation, elegant by creating a wave of public opinion in his favor. Meghan will even appear on media channels with controversial statements, maybe on TV shows or podcasts, and make controversial statements to divert attention from the current incident. This page and create a new topic for the public to discuss. But in fact, those actions risked worsening her image in the eyes of the public and the media and showed that she was willing to use every trick to maintain her popularity. So what do you think Meghan is likely to do after suffering this humiliation? Overall, I hope Meghan looks at reality. In my opinion, there are plenty of designers who wish Meghan wouldn't wear their designs. I don't think it is any secret that Meghan would love any fashion designer to choose her as their brand ambassador. So when articles mention what she is wearing and how much it costs, perhaps this is her way of bringing herself to their attention in the hope they might bite. So, no British fashion designer wants to see Meghan in his creation. Well, there will always be Mohammed Dior, once Christian, has converted to Islam, who could create some sort of burqa that would fit Meghan. Besides, I want to talk about that well-done designer. Saying it as it is, I don't want to work with her, so I won't. I prefer the Queen and the Princess of Wales. Good man. Not just Julian MacDonald. We all love Princess Catherine instead of Rachel. Nobody wants anything to do with Rachel. So why would Julian MacDonald want to work with Meghan? He has seen how she has murdered other designers' creations. Especially, Catherine is worth over $1 billion annually to the UK fashion industry. When she wears something, it sells out in minutes. I find it fascinating to read her public relations department's portrayal of Meghan as a sophisticated fashion icon who appears to be a model when she dresses in an inappropriate manner. When her clothing does not fit, when her dresses and trousers are too long, when her blouses, tops, and dresses need to be pressed, and when she does not comprehend the concept of tailoring to their body frame because she makes them seem less expensive. It is only natural that A-list designers are avoiding her. The best course of action, in my opinion, would be for her to accept the fact that she will never be a model. She has a form that is bumpy, because she has the ability to make even the most costly tailored clothing appear terrible. It is difficult to understand why any designer would want her to display their work. Honestly, I concluded that Julian MacDonald is an intelligent man. Clothes never look right on Meghan for some reason. He doesn't need her. What Catherine wears would be of interest to the younger women, while Camilla dresses suitably for a woman her age. So he's got a pretty wide demographic covered with those two ladies. Maybe eventually he'll get to dress Sophie and Louise as well, which would fill in a few gaps and show off his versatility even more. There's more. Meghan is not easy to dress, or she chooses not to listen to advice. Her clothes never seem to fit and don't flatter. If word has got around she is difficult and wants freebies, then I am not surprised designers are not knocking on her door. She is a different shape to Princess of Wales, more like Kylie Minogue in stature, and Kylie always looks good. In general, to be fair, if you are a designer, you will always want your designs to be worn by others in the most beautiful way and spread widely, instead of choosing someone who drowns out the beauty of the design. You'll want your delicate clothes to shine through the wearer. However, Meghan Markle, with her inconsistent and sometimes inappropriate fashion style, often overshadows the creations she wears. It's not difficult to understand why designers like Julian MacDonald chose Princess Catherine instead of Meghan. Catherine always appears with an elegant, sophisticated style and knows how to enhance the beauty of each outfit. Meanwhile, Meghan often appears with clothes that do not match each other, causing the design to lose its original beauty. As a designer, no one wants to see their brainchild drown in a lack of sophistication and unreasonableness. An outfit, no matter how intricately designed, needs a wearer who knows how to enhance its beauty. Meghan, with her lack of style consistency, has repeatedly disappointed designers by not displaying the sophistication and class they expected. Julian MacDonald's public rejection of Meghan and his love for Princess Catherine was not only a personal humiliation for Meghan, but also a reminder that fame is no substitute for taste and ability. Appreciate the outfit. Meghan may need to look back and learn from Catherine if she wants to receive respect and choice from top designers in the future. This is my sincere advice to Meghan. Can you help me send this message to Meghan? I will be very grateful to you. Therefore, if I were a designer of note, even Victoria Beckham, I would rather dress someone who not only wears the appropriate outfit at the appropriate times, not someone wearing them wrinkled, over long, and returning them, or not, soiled. Erdem prefers Catherine as well. There are good reasons for this. Carolina Herrera doesn't seem bothered. However, heard this from other designers. Anything that is lent to her comes back soiled in some way. Shoes, handbags and hats aren't returned in some cases, saying she's misplaced them. While in the royal family, she got upset at times because designers preferred to dress Catherine than her. Of course, she blamed this on Catherine. Seriously? We have a chuckle at Meghan's expense. And why not? They have megabucks. But Meg's is no clothes horse short-ish shapeless. No waist and no upper dangly bits. A photogenic yawn. Very symmetrical face. Fixed in a permagrin. But not a shape for flattering advertising top-class gear. The difference being that both Catherine and Camilla know how to dress and how to carry themselves, whereas Meghan has absolutely no dress sense and does not know how to carry herself. No matter how good the designer of her clothes is, she will always make them look ill-fitting and something like what can be bought in Walmart, Matalan, or the local flea market. Besides, I think, little by little, people with influence, some slight, some not, are chipping away at the tungsten-coated Meg and her pet poodle. With luck, they'll eventually disappear up their own arse, you know what I mean. Couldn't happen to a more deserving pair. Markle's dress sense was put on display at the fake royal tour. Afterward, the First Lady of Nigeria had to come out with an epic put-down of the Markle woman for offending her country by prancing around half-naked Ed. Well, on the flip side of it, the Markle woman now probably forgets her 43% Nigerian heritage to dig out her 57% Maltese heritage. In short, Meghan always looks awful. I don't blame any designer for saying they don't want to dress her. She's not good publicity for anyone's designer business. Quite the opposite, in fact. It is the hackles who abused a whole nation. After their fake royal tour, the Nigerian First Lady had to come out and slam the Markle woman for prancing around in her country half-knock-ed. Her words were, "We don't accept nakedness in our culture." And she also said, "Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa?" Wow, what an epic put-down. Well, that's what our video is about today. Thank you very much for watching our video. And you? I want to know what you think about these issues. Please express your opinion in the comments below. Hope you will always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.